Activision Blizzard, Q1 2021 financials, Blizzard has lost almost 29% of its overall player base in 3 years. But overall, Blizzard and Activision revenues are up. They don't care. It's literally like they're Sire Denathrius pumping Garrosh, pumping Anima out of Garrosh. Except for Anima, it's money. They're literally the villain in Shadowlands. Blizzard lost 5 million active users total during COVID. Losing 5 million active users during COVID. Over the time, Blizzard had 27 million monthly active users in first quarter, down from 29 million in Q4, down from 30 million in Q3, down from 32 million in Q1 and Q2. Do you know why? It's because they're mismanaging their games. It's actually not that complicated at all. They're mismanaging their games completely. They're mismanaging Overwatch. They did that for months, and people hated it. Nobody even wanted to watch the competitive games. They're mismanaging Diablo 3 for the past 5 years, making no new content, just repackaging and rebuffing other abilities and saying it's new. They're mismanaging WoW for the reasons that I talk about every single day. Like, it's just, they mismanage Warcraft 3 Reforged. Starcraft 2 is dead. Heroes of the Storm is dead. It's insane. They mismanaged classic WoW. They let that fucking toxic, weird, like, world buff shit happen for the entire expansion, or for the entire duration of classic WoW, and then finally, at the end of Naxxramas, they come up with a solution for it that should have existed in Phase 1. They might have done it earlier, if not for the no-change Andes. Yeah, sure, it's always somebody else's fault. Yeah, let me think to myself, okay, so is it somebody else's fault that Blizzard withheld an obvious change for over a year? Or is it something that they cyclically do with every fucking game in every fucking way? Oh, I wonder. I bet it's probably just another fucking part, it's a pattern of behavior. Yeah, it's a trend. This is a trend. If this was a individual isolated incident, I would agree with you, but it's not. But Ian's the problem. If Ian's the problem, then why did Blizzard lose this many users across their entire franchise, across all of their franchises? Ian is not the problem. Like, because if Ian was the problem, then it would just happen to WoW. Now, Ian might be a problem. Ian might have some, like, I disagree with the way Ian looks at a number of things in the game. I do. I've said this many times. But to say that this is Ian's fault is completely unfair. It's totally unfair to him. Revenue increased 7% year over year with robust growth for World of Warcraft, partially offset by product timing. Operating income increased 6% and operating margin was broadly consistent. World of Warcraft has seen strong reach, engagement, and participation in value-added services, along with a particularly high number of new players joining the community for the first time, boosted by initiatives to enhance the onboarding experience. Shadowlands continues to drive strong numbers. First quarter franchise net bookings growing sharply. Shadowlands is good. It's called capitalism. There's nothing about capitalism that says that you have to destroy your product. Like, this is not capitalism. This is just bad management. Like, what about capitalism says that you want to lose a third of your audience? No, there's nothing about capitalism, all right? Yeah, it's cannibalism, if anything. That's what they're doing, is they're trying to go for these short-term profit gains and trying to just, like, milk as much money out of people instead of investing into the long term. And that's the problem. That's not some sort of capitalism thing. That has to do with the way that fucking, like, executives work in these companies. Package Soul Ash item bought from vendors in Torghast in patch 9.1. What the fuck is this? This just came out. Packaged Soul Ass is bought from vendors in Torghast, but they only seem to sell one at a time. If you want to transfer Soul Ash across your characters, you're going to need to run Torghast. So here's what the problem with this is. If you were getting Soul Ash, because you can see the vendor. The vendor is clearly on level 5, right? Or level 6. It'll be level 5 in the patch. Because you can see the boss. So it's very clear that the vendor is at the end of the run. It's not like, oh, you just do one run, you find a vendor on the first level, and then you just talk to him again. That'd be fine. But you have to actually go through the whole thing again. It's like I actually wonder if they're trying to kill the game sometimes. I genuinely wonder that. Like, are you trying to kill the game? How can you be this fucking stupid? All they're doing at this point, you are running Torghast for the privilege of being able to mail over one of these packaged Soul Ash things. You're not running it because you don't get Soul Ash the second run. You don't get anything the second run. It's just, it's so terrifying for me to see this because I genuinely think that they're killing the game. Here's the real reason why they're killing the game. They're lifting the veil. A video game should waste your time without you knowing about it. This change wastes your time, and it's front and center. I said this yesterday, I'll say it again. Games should not waste your time, they should make you want to waste your time. This wastes your time. It's not that bad. Man, fuck you for even saying that. I'm sick of saying it's not that bad. It's not that good either. I'm sick of saying, oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, you're right, it's not that bad. I'm sick of that. Like, I'm so sick of it, man. The dick's only 6 inches, man. It's fine, just eat around it. Just try a bite, you'll like it. Make me wrong, quit the game? I'm sorry. Like, you know I'm not gonna quit. That's why I'm pissed off. If I was gonna quit, I'd just quit. And I'd be like, all right, you know what? Fuck this game. I'm gonna go play, Ashes of Creation beta is coming out actually in like fucking 9 days. It's crazy. I'm gonna play, X or Y game or whatever. But I love the game. That's why I care. And back in the day, there were so many videos. Let me just go back over here. I want to show you guys something. All I used to do is make guides on how to play the game. This was what I would do. I would tell people and show people how to play the game. I would make these different things. How to farm Cataclysm green items. How to farm Borean leather. How to farm bloody coins. How to farm Knothide leather. How to farm Savage leather, because I was leveling up my leatherworking. I was trying to figure out the best ways to do it. How to farm Heroic Solo Lich King 25-man by yourself. This is in Mists of Pandaria. And these videos used to be popular because people cared about being good at the game and succeeding. And now, nobody gives a shit anymore. Like now, the only WoW content that's popular are people just getting pissed off about the game. And it's just such a fucking shame, man. It's such a fucking shame. And I remember I would do guides. Now, some of these, like how to solo Blackhand, only got 100,000 views. Meanwhile, what you can do here, just talking about Blizzard vanilla servers or whatever, got way more views, right? This one did do really well, to be fair, though. Many people just didn't really give a shit about it anymore, man. People are just beat down. They're tired. They're bored. And can you blame them? MMOs are outdated. The thing is, like, they're not outdated. I don't agree with you. I don't think that MMOs are outdated. Do you know what I think is outdated? These systems. These systems are outdated. People grow up, they aren't 16 anymore. Then why are they acting like they're 16 whenever they get to watch a video of Ashes of Creation? Then why do they act like they're 16 whenever they get to talk about New World? It's because they want to have that experience again. You're right. You can never have the experience that you had whenever you played WoW the first time. You're right, and that's true. But that doesn't mean you can't have a good experience on your own. You want to? Yeah, I don't want to quit the game, man. I really don't. I'm not gonna. It's the downfall of gaming. It's not, man. It's on the precipice of a renaissance. And this is exactly what's going to make that renaissance happen. Is because everybody is seeing this. No, it's true. Like, it's happened before. I can guarantee you this is what's going to happen. Like, this is exactly what happened with Legion, and then they get lazy again. This is where it goes, right? It's like basically, it's like being with like a really shitty girlfriend or boyfriend where like you know, things get really bad, you break up, then you get back together, things are really good, and then they slowly decline until you break up again, and then they get really better, and then it just goes back down again. It's the exact same fucking thing, man. And they get Legion out. The Legion was good overall, right? Titan Forging sucked, Legendary sucked, but overall it was good. And then they bring out BFA, and it wasn't. And the fact is that we can sit around and we can talk about all day about what they could have done better or what they should have done. But the fact is that these changes are not innovative. They're not new. They're not exciting. They're not different. These are the best people in the entire world working at Blizzard, and the best shit that they can come up with is a corrupted trash can that can do 3 fucking mechanics and repackage Soul Lash that's only one-time buying opportunity per Torghast run that costs you 200 Torghast. Fucking Soul Lash just gets deleted into the ether for no fucking reason. Why? These are the smartest fucking developers, some of the best developers in the whole world, and they're giving us trash. And I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it because I know they can do better. I know they can do better.